Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Selena. So today I'm thinking of doing, no, I'm not thinking, we're gonna do my best of beauty products of 2016. It was a little hard because I like everything I use, but I kind of narrowed it down to my major go-to products. So stay tuned and let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start off with primers. So my go-to primer for this year was the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer, which looks like this. You could purchase it anywhere, Walgreens, Target, Walmart, even at Old Navy they have it. So for foundation, I've had a couple favorites this year. Let's go with my recent one that I've been using nonstop is the Hourglass Vanishing Stick Foundation. I am in the shade beige and it just looks like this. So you just kind of roll it up. As you can see, I'm almost done. But this is one of my favorite products. I definitely love using this only with the brush. I feel like the sponge just absorbs most of the foundation, which is what we don't want. But yes, this is one of my go-to products. I'm still using it to this day. I love it. I've not had one bad thing about this foundation, so I really recommend this. Another great foundation is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD liquid foundation like this. They do have a stick form too, but I prefer the liquid for myself just because I am normal to oily. And in this one I am in the shade 345, but I would definitely choose using a beauty blender to blend this out than a brush, just because I feel like the beauty blender definitely distributes the product evenly and it just gives you like a natural airbrush finish. So this is another go-to this year. So the last couple foundations I have left are definitely drugstore, which I like trying new things. I like trying high-end drugstore. You know, you just always have to have your options. So another great one from the drugstore is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Transforming Foundation. That's a mouthful. And it's like this. It's the blue one. I am in the shade Sand Beige. As you can see, I'm pretty close to finishing it. I love this one. It's an amazing dupe for the Makeup Forever as well. And I also have another dupe for the Makeup Forever, so you guys could see which one works good for you. But this one is definitely amazing, and I love that it has a pump, which just makes the application so much easier. And as well as the Makeup Forever, you can use it with the sponge or brush, but I definitely prefer the sponge. So my next one from the drugstore is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I love this one. This is another great dupe for the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. However, the only downside of this one is it doesn't have a pump or anything. You have to like pour it out, which sucks because I always tend to pour more out. This one also gives me more of a natural finish. I don't really feel like it's too matte. I'm wearing it today. I love it. It's amazing. I just don't like that it doesn't have a pump or anything. Now we could go on to concealers. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot one more. So another, I guess you can say foundation or like tinted moisturizer, is the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. I'm in the shade medium, which is number 540, which is like this. I only use this one on days where I don't want to wear a full face of makeup, but I still want to look put together. I use this with a brush, would be the Real Techniques stippling brush. I love it. These are my go-tos. I feel like I use this one more than I use the other ones. But yes, I love this one, and I set it like normal and it's amazing. So now we could jump into concealers. So at the moment I only have two concealers that I've been going to this past year with. One is the Super Stay Better Skin Corrector in the shade light medium, which is like this. This is amazing. This is an amazing dupe as well for the Urban Decay concealer, the lightweight concealer. This one's amazing. I love it. It doesn't crease on me, it doesn't break up on me or anything. It's amazing. This one is the one I've been using more recently than others. Is the Instant Age Rewind Brightening Concealer. And this one is in the shade Brightening. Or Brightener, sorry. This is definitely lighter than my skin color, as you can see. However, it does have like a peachy tint to it, where it allows you to cover up those dark circles you have under your eyes without making you look pale white under, which is amazing. But this is definitely one of my go-tos. I love it. I would recommend this to anyone because it's an amazing concealer. So now let's go to powders. One of my go-to powders, definitely this year, I've not tried anything else besides this, is the RCMA No Color Powder. As you can see, I'm almost done with it. I've had this for, it's gonna be a little over 6 months. And it's amazing. I love it. It's very inexpensive. I think it's like $10. I love it. If you could get this anywhere, I would recommend you to get this. So now I am going to go to bronzers. So one of my favorite bronzers that I found out this year, or heard about this year, is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. It looks like this. It's amazing. I definitely just use this for bronzing, not for contouring or anything. It looks like this. It's amazing. It smells amazing. It isn't too dark for my skin color. However, it's not, and it's matte. It doesn't have no shimmer in it at all. I love it. It's less than $15. You can honestly find this anywhere at any drugstore. And then another bronzing slash contour powder I'm obsessed with is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I honestly use every color every color in this palette. I use these two definitely for contouring. I use literally like a tad bit of this one on my definitely under my cheekbones a little more than the others, and the top three are used to brighten up my under eye and to set it as well. This is definitely, I have purchased this way over a year ago, and I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about it. Something told me like buy it again. I bought it again and I'm obsessed. So now we could go to blush. So at this moment I've been using the same blush for a good while, and it's not new, it's old. However, this is definitely one of my go-to blushes. I have it on today. It's in the shade Luminoso by Milani. It's a baked blush. This is how it looks. It's definitely a perfect peachy with like a little bit of pink in it blush. It's perfect for spring. It's perfect. I feel like it's perfect year-round. I love it. And it does have like a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's honestly nothing you could see on the skin, but it's amazing. Now we can go to my favorites, which are highlighters. So I think I should just start off with my most recent ones I'm using. So the most recent highlighters I've been using is the Laura Geller in Gilded Honey, which looks like this. It's more of a gold tone highlighter. I love it. And then one of my more natural, well, I wouldn't say natural, but more like toned down highlighters that I'm obsessed with is the Mary Luminizer. I've been using this whole year. I have it on today. It's amazing. It's not too overwhelming, but it's definitely for like a, I don't know. I just say, I love it. Go get it. It's amazing. And then definitely, I cannot leave this one out because this is amazing. This is probably, no, I'm lying. This one's amazing. I love it. This is the Glow Kit in That Glow by Anastasia Beverly Hills. as you can see, I definitely use it a lot. I love it. I love mixing all the shades, or I love using them individual by themselves. It's amazing. I don't find anything wrong with this palette. I love it. It's $40, so it's basically like you're getting $10 for each highlighter. It's amazing. Yeah, this is definitely one of my go-tos in 2016. So now this one is definitely the first highlighter I've ever used, and it's the collaboration with Becca and Jaclyn Hill. So the first highlighter I've ever used was Champagne Pop, which I have in the individual pan. However, this face palette is amazing. I love it. I feel like this is definitely a really good investment, or was a good investment because they don't have it anymore, sorry. But yeah, so it has Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. I love mixing them together or even just using them by themselves. And they have the blushes and one of the bronzers in here as well. Jaclyn Hill did an amazing job with this palette. I wish it was permanent, but it's not. But those who do have it know how amazing this palette is. The last highlighter is a drugstore highlighter. I'm not sure if it's still available right now. However, it's definitely the best highlighter I've tried from this drugstore, by Wet n Wild. It's in the shade Precious Petals. It looks like this. I've heard everyone raving about this, and I was on the hunt to find this one. I looked at every Walgreens possible. They were all sold out, but luckily my boyfriend was able to get it for me, and I'm so thankful he did. But yeah, this is definitely one of my go-to highlighters. I'm just trying not to waste it because it's limited edition. But yeah, this is definitely one of the go-tos. I wish it was permanent as well, just so everyone could try it. If they're on a budget, go purchase this. But it's not available anymore. I'm sorry. Okay, so now I'm going to jump into my brow products. So I really haven't changed my brow products in more than over a year. So I'm still using the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in soft brown, as well as the brow powder duo in soft brown. I love these. I use the pomade more for the end of my tail and the powder for closer in, what is this called? I don't know what the fuck this is called. But yeah, the reason why I do use the brow powder up here is just so it could blend out easier and it won't look so harsh and defined. But these are my go-tos for this year, for 2016, as well as the year before, and probably the next year coming up. And then after I do my brows, I always set it with the brow gel, and my go-to brow gel this year was definitely the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel. I have not used one that is better than this one, so this is definitely one I'm going to be staying with. One of my most go-to finishing sprays this year was the Scandinavia Oil Control Finishing Spray, which looks like this. I purchased this at a beauty show here in Chicago. It's amazing. I love it. It definitely controls my oils, but it doesn't leave me looking very matte, which I love, and my makeup stays on all day. Last of all, a oldie but a goodie, is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, which I'm almost out of. I use this for different reasons. This is like an all-in-one basically. I use this for shadows, I use this to set my makeup, I use this to hydrate my face before I start my makeup. This is an amazing product. I'm not disappointed by it at all. I would not stop using this. It's amazing, which is why I'm almost out of it. So let's talk about lip products. I honestly could say I have one lip product that I've been using constantly. It's perfect for any makeup look. It's amazing. And it is the Meet Matte Hues Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Trustworthy, which looks like this. This is amazing. I Love it. It has an amazing smell. It doesn't dry out, it doesn't crumble or anything. This is just a major go-to. All of their shades are amazing. I love them. What I love about this lipstick is that I could put it on in the morning and not have to touch it up at all. It's amazing. I really wish they made more shades, but other than that, I love this. Okay guys, so that's all for my favorite beauty products of 2016. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, you could go ahead and leave them down below. And I hope you have an amazing new year, and may all your wishes come true. And I will see you guys next week.